Hey there, this is Aaron, and this is Can Anybody Learn to Sing? All right, can anybody learn to sing? Well, if you're in a hurry, the short answer is yes. So if you just want to turn it off now, that's pretty much the answer. But the rest of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prove to you why that's true, why I'm worth listening to, and I'm actually going to do a little exercise with you to give you some evidence that it's true, and not just true, but true about you, specifically about you. Because when you ask the question, can anybody learn to sing? You don't care if anybody can learn to sing. You care if you can learn to sing, right? You're like, there's maybe like a little bit of like, I don't know, I don't want to say insecurity because that's kind of a strong word, but there's like a little doubt of like, is this for me? Can I do this? But I'm here to tell you, and the next few minutes here to prove to you, hopefully, or at least create evidence for you, that yes, you can. And not only can you learn to sing, you can learn to sing well, and you can even learn to sing professionally. I don't care who you are, how old you are, where you come from. It's absolutely true. And so you may be a little skeptical, but just stick with me for a little bit. You made it this far. Just stick with me for a little bit. So why listen to me? Oh, let's see. I've had 75,000 people go through my Superior Singing Method program, and the testimonials are astounding. They were astounding. You can see them on my Superior Singing Method page. I've had over 1 million people take my quiz. I have a singing killer quiz. What's your number one singing killer? Actually, if you click the link below, you can take that yourself. So that's, I've got 50 million views on my YouTube channel. I've got over, 500,000 subscribers. I mean, none of that really matters except to say that something's working here. There's something in the way that I'm teaching people that's working. And like you, a lot of my students are beginners or somewhere between beginner and intermediate. Sure, I've got people all over the map and professional singers, all that stuff too, but I've created my program in such a way that even just a beginner can grab it. So let's see. Singing, what is singing? It's like, we live in a time, it's kind of a weird time in the past 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, the whole American Idol era, The Voice, America's Got Talent, this kind of stuff, that people started doubting whether or not they can sing. This was not a thing back in like history. Singing, if you can speak, you can sing. Singing is just sustained speech. Sustained speech, that's all it is. Anyway, so that's one thing. But listen, if you're asking the question, can anybody learn to sing? Really like, can I learn to sing, that thought? Now, I don't know you, and I'm not trying to offend you, but I would think there's some part of you, now track with me, that's looking for an out. And here's what I mean. If you're asking, can anybody learn to sing? You're kind of hedging your bets. You're like, I don't really want to do the work, because what if I start doing the work and I walk down that road for a couple weeks or months or years and realize that it's not for me, that I'm not the one that could sing. So I'd rather just not put the work in and just see if it's possible first. Now, the reason that doesn't work is because if you don't think you can sing, you'll create all kinds of reasons why you can't. You'll never do the work, and then you won't be able to sing. It will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. But if you're willing to do the work, you absolutely can become a singer. The last thing I want to say about that is that your dream is worth it. Your dream is worth the work of moving toward it. It is. Or you tell me, maybe it's not. Maybe that dream is not as strong as some other dream. You'd rather go after that. That's fine. But my guess is if you've watched this far, it is a dream and it is worth it to you, and it's something that you can attain. And I can teach you how. I really can. But only if you believe that it's possible and you do the work. Does that make sense? Okay, so exercises. So what I want to do is I want to give you an exercise. I want to have you sing a phrase with me. We'll just sing like a really short phrase, and then I want you to do an exercise with me for like 30 seconds, and then I want you to sing the phrase again. And I want you to notice the difference that you feel in your voice. Now, am I going to turn you into an amazing singer in 30 seconds? Come on. You're smart enough. You know better than that. But I just want to show you how the right kinds of exercises done in the right way begin to open your voice. Even if you notice just a slight little tweak. Imagine if you did all the exercise I talk about on a regular basis for a period of time, over a period of time. Imagine what could possibly open up for you. So I just want you to experience just a little bit of that, okay? Are you up for a challenge and doing it with me? I mean, you got to do it with me, or you can't just watch the video. Of course, there's something you're going to have to do. But so here's what I want you to do. I'm going to just pick are some exercises better than others? Absolutely. Some exercises are no good and they can hurt your voice, and there's a time to do certain exercises, and some are better for warm up. And there's all that, but mostly it's about doing the work, not finding the perfect exercise, right? So I'm just going to choose a really simple exercise. That I have this mum exercise. You might have even heard it, but it goes like this. It goes mum, 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 mum. And we'll actually take it up a step and then go mum, 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 mum. So we'll do that. But here, let's sing the phrase together first, right? Let's just take a phrase. There's a phrase from an old Disney movie. Hopefully they don't shut me down for this, but it's I can show you the world. Sing that with me. I can show you the world. Right? One more time. I can show you the world. Okay, so feel how your voice feels when you sing that once. And now I want you to we're just going to do this mum exercise together. You're in class, like straight up, we're doing this right now. So here we go, okay? Start in whatever your mid range is. I'm going to start in my mid range, but start in whatever about your middle to lower ranges. And let's just start there. Mum, 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 mum. Mum, 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 mum. Let's just do that whole thing over again. This will be about 10 or 15 seconds each time we do it. But let's do it one more time. Mum, 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 mum. Okay, did you do that with me? Okay, if you didn't do it with me, just rewind it like 30 seconds and just do it, because I think this exercise is going to astound you what you feel in your voice, okay? So let's sing the phrase again, and I want you to really check in with how it feels and how your voice feels. And it's not going to be perfect. That's not the point. Is it going to be better? And if it can be a little better, can it be a lot better? And I believe the answer is yes. So here we go. Let's just sing that phrase again. I can show you the world, okay? Here we go. I can show you the world. How did it feel? Did it feel just a little better? Did your voice feel a little bit freer? Did it feel a little closer on key? Look, I've got a million exercises. I got my Superior Singing Method program. If you click the link below, you could take the #1 singing killer. I actually recommend you do that, because if you find your #1 singing killer, that could be the bottleneck and the block that you've been looking for this whole time. If you've tried other things and they haven't worked, that may really help you. And I've got all these exercises, but yeah, start with that. And on my YouTube channel, I got a bunch of exercises and stuff like that. But what I want to prove to you just here is that you can learn to sing, that this can happen. So check out some of my other videos, maybe check out Superior Singing Method, but definitely check out, click that link below and check out the #1 singing killer, because I think that's going to help you move to the next level and know what to do. And my Superior Singing Method program, it's systematic. It tells you exactly what to do and when to do it. That's the benefit of it. And there is a process to learning that helps more than other processes. I was a terrible singer growing up, and I laboriously taught myself how to sing, and it took a long time and it was hard. And then I was like, okay, I spent years being like, how could I take all of this, all that hard work that I did, and just make it simple for anybody? And so that's what I've done. It's super simple. I tell you exactly what to do day to day. Anyway, that's a Superior Singing Method program, but start out with the #1 singing killer. And let me just leave you with this. If you've watched the video this far, if you have it in your heart that you really want to be a singer, but there's like this feeling like, I don't know if I can, look, that means that you can. That means that was put in your heart for a reason, because not everybody has that feeling that you have. It's there for a reason, and that reason is that you were meant to do something with it. That's what it's there for. Like, I don't have deep in my heart to be a really great car salesman. I just don't, but some people do, and that's fine. There's no judgment either way. There's certain things that I want to do, and I'm like, is it possible that I could do that? Just the very fact that it's so deep in my heart, it's down in my stomach, it's so far. I was meant to do that, and you were meant to do that. So again, you can do it, but it's gonna take some work. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna take some work, and I can help you and I can walk you through it, but you gotta believe it. And you got to be willing to do the work. So yeah, click the link below if you want to take that #1 singing killer quiz. Go ahead and smash the subscribe and like button and the notification bell over there. I'm actually going to be doing more videos. I've been doing videos for ever if you look at my channel, but I'm gonna be doing them more consistently. So if you want to be notified and subscribe and stuff, but I hope this was helpful for you. You can do this. You can do this. All right, I believe in you. All right, click the link below and I'll see you later.